day 2, we are back to finish up the S14. Technically day 3 for me. Last night I went over to RSP Design to continue working on the S13. I didn't want to film it, started to feel like the work was a little redundant, but I had to refab the downpipes because after we installed the adapter plate and ran a couple lines for the turbos, they didn't clear. So that happened. Back here today. If you guys watched the last video, I'll link it right here. Make sure you check that out. You'll be up to speed with everything that we disassembled and half put on in the last video. Right now we're buttoning her up and we are going to see how she drives. Hopefully out of limp mode. Alright, let's jump to it. I don't want to nut and bolt the car until we realign it. So I'm just removing the paint right now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bolt up the rotor and the brake caliper and whatnot on this side while Robert goes ahead and starts the valve cover gaskets.
Hey!
While I have you guys here, I feel like a quick update is necessary about your car.
Oh man.
So this is post dyno day, and no one has any idea what the hell is going on.
Yeah, it's a time crunch to get ready for Irwindale.
I offered Rob my car, but it's a stock LS1. Doesn't have 1,000 wheel horsepower like his.
We need to cage this bad boy.
That's true. There's many things that are not FD spec on this car. The tie rod has been reconnected to the rack. Right now we're going to bring the lift up in order to tighten back down the subframe cross member on this side as well as the motor mount. We had to disconnect that and lift it a little bit in order to pull the rack out. I'm just gonna stop explaining the last video. You guys watch it, you watched it. If you don't know what's going on, that's your own fault. Go like, yeah. No? So we raised it to screw up the subframe cross member and then put a little bolt in the steering column, and then now we lowered it on a jack in order to reposition the motor mount spacer that I need to run in order to clear the headers from the steering column. So that's what Rob's positioning with his little fingers right now. Alright, coil packs back in, throttle cable back on, plug wires back in. Alright.
I wish my car was done!
Now I'm going to adjust the camber on the new offset strut tops. I just gotta loosen it up first. Oh, battery's gonna die. Let's see if we can do this quick. Oh, look at that. That's gonna cause us to run into some issues.
We need an alignment.
Squish, squish. All right, on to the next side. All right, you guys don't need to see me button up the other side and throw on the wheels, so let's just spin cut to putting the car on the ground. Check out this wear, I'm like so proud of it. So cool, I love these tires. In case you guys are wondering, these are the Nexen AU7s. I have yet to try my sticky, icky Nexens up there, but I don't know if my car has the horsepower for that quite yet.
It's just a lot of clutch and a kick in.
Do you mind lifting this up for me, sir?
Yep!
What a gentleman. Oh, with one hand too, show off. Thank you.
Yep.
Take two. Oh, I need two hands for this. Caster is off on this side. Pretty aggressive.
Just until we see what full lock does, so we're not rubbing through your fenders.
Alright, first turnover to see if the knock sensors have corrected the misfire. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Oh, I'm tickled. Locked out.
Catch.
Make sure it's in neutral.
Nice catch. What do you mean, I don't start it in first and drop the clutch? Alright. First turnover! Come on! Come on! Oh,
Fuel pressure now.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh, she's happy! She sounds and feels so good. Code's cleared. I'm not throwing a cell anymore. You can see smoke residue from the oil burning off very faintly. It's kind of like a squealing sound. We made sure everything in the valve train was torqued properly. I love my car. I love how my car sounds and feels. It's just raw.